that I was reading Erich's bio, and Erich's our next keynote speaker, and I was kind of going through it, and I'm like, he's 26 years old? I'm like, I read it wrong. He's been in the business for 26 years. I'm like, oh my goodness, he's so young. And so, but he's also one of the most premier automotive owners and group owners in America from California. And he's going to talk about success with women, by the way. And so our next keynote speaker, Erich Gail. Erich, come on up.
Thank you, Jack. Good morning.
You're welcome, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ladies, I think there's a few. Gentlemen, good morning. I want to begin with my thanks and the true honor that it is for me to be able to stand and share with you this morning. When we were requested from Jody and Christy and Ileana and Subi and Felicia and all these beautiful, wonderful members of the leadership team for Women in Automotive, I was completely taken aback. Apparently, some of the secrets of our organization have slipped out, which I'll share with you today. But I have to tell you that being here in and amongst you and listening to the amazing power, the amazing determination, and the incredible focus that ladies, that you have as leaders and professionals is truly inspiring. And in that, I would say that over the past probably, 2.5 days, that within so many of these discussions, what has really unearthed here is that this is so much a high-performance leadership summit. I listen to the questions that you have. I listen to the discussions that you have. I watch your body language change when someone inspires you and you look to yourself or you look to your colleague to your right or your left and you say, yes, I can. Well, amen. Yes, you can. Emily, who was absolutely fabulous, let's give her another round, huh? Amazing. This is a truly fearless woman, but a fearless leader, a fearless driver. Okay, I want to be very clear not to make this a gender thing, right? This is an amazing woman who will probably tear your arms off with a car, okay? She talks about all roads, and there's forks in the roads. And your roads, ladies, your roads brought you here. The investment of your time, some of you your money, you're in automotive. You have chosen one of the most difficult careers, one of the most grinding industries on earth that is so exciting and so alive. But it is not easy. And we should never ask for it to be easy. We should ask for ourselves to be better, and your roads led you here. So with your permission, ladies, I'd like to rebrand this discussion and honor you for warriors in action. Okay? Amen. As Jack had mentioned, I am not 26 years old. However, today is my birthday. I'm 25, and they're just really hard years on my face, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I am blessed to lead the Cardinale-Group of companies, which are 3 integrated yet diverse automotive collections, one of which is our Automotive Group with 19 stores in 3 states. And we are truly blessed with an amazing culture throughout our organization that is founded by our brand promise that you see at the top. You see, the Cardinale way says that we develop an outstanding relationship where everybody wins, period. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. And where I had confided that maybe a little bit of our secrets snuck out, okay? We're an organization that believes in outstanding effort in every single thing that we do. Now, the truth of that outstanding effort produces something. It's called an unfair advantage. And ladies, I want to share with you that our unfair advantage starts at the top. And as of this moment right now, 30% of the executive leadership team of our parent company is comprised of women. But let me stress, high-performing leaders. This is not a gender thing. These women are absolutely amazing. And if that number goes to 90%, I hope they'll let me park cars. Okay? I'm fine with it, because honestly, throughout our careers, we have been so drawn to courageous and bold and outstanding leaders. What we're finding more and more and more and more are that women are charging through the bricks, running through the front door saying, oh yes, I will. And I will deliver. And there will be no question as to how I operate, how I serve, and how I lead. Within our automotive group, our current in-store department leadership of high-performing women, leaders, amazing professionals, is 40%. And that number is growing by the clip. Thank you. Thank you. There's applications in the back if we want to jack that number up to 50 or 60% today. We are blessed with a dealer-to-dealer organization that provides investment management and performance operations that extend how we do business as an automotive retailer to other dealers outside of our competing areas within Mexico, the United States, and Canada. ZMOT is a wonderful company with an amazing commitment and stellar leadership. Look here that our leadership team comprises 71% at the highest levels, and our division directors are 86% women. Now, I shared with you, thank you, I shared with you what their responsibilities are. These are leading women professionals that are guiding the investments and the performance of entire groups, countless stores, thousands and thousands of employees, millions of dollars in investment are charged in their hands by the rah-rah, gruff, alpha D, blah, blah guy who immediately falls into the care of these amazing women. And they lead them courageously and with a servant's heart. And I am blessed, truly blessed. Ladies, if you wouldn't mind, please, will you stand? Truly blessed. These absolutely spectacular women have breathed life into our organization. You have extended our reach beyond my wildest dreams. And I cannot thank you enough. You motivate me, you drive me. Hairspray aside, you blow my hair back every day. These women are bold. They are truly brilliant. And in their hearts, they are blessed to serve, and I cannot thank you enough. Truly. Please honor them. Thank you. I want to share with you today characteristics and elements that we hold absolutely sacred within our group of companies. But this is not a man or woman thing. This is a leadership thing. And any organization that talks about what our percentages are, check the box, trying to be socially responsible, forget it. Okay? Until I ran these stats, I knew, because I live it, I've recruited most, there are spectacular women throughout our entire organization. I had to go and start doing the math. I thought some of them were a little low. But watch how quickly that will change. But my point to that is that this is not a man or a woman question. Today I want to talk about leadership. Okay? What it is to stand up and lead, regardless of what your responsibilities are, whether your name's on the side of the building, or you're on the masthead, or the ink is still drying on your offer letter. Okay? And the courage that it takes to be able to stand before yourself and those with whom you serve and open your arms wide open. To be completely and totally vulnerable with the idea that it is with a servant's heart that I will lead. The title of this discussion is to hire and inspire a legion of world-class leaders. So let's look at what that is. Okay? To hire is not to check the box. To hire is not to say, you're about a large, I've got some excess stock in the parts department. Why don't you go ahead and slip that on, go outside and take it up. Okay? To hire is to recruit with a definitive plan of the profile and the expectations of an individual, a high-performing leader, I want to begin with the end in mind, and I truly want to target your best abilities, regardless of who you are. I have the obligation and the responsibility to inspire you, to motivate and encourage you to dig down inside yourself to be the very, very best. The Legion. I love that word. Doesn't that just get you fired up? Come on, we're all guilty of those, the old war movies. The Legion comes pouring over the hill, right? And you're like, wow, that is so cool. But how great to be blessed inside an organization, yours, wherein you have an innumerable amount of high-performing leaders that are your colleagues, your family, and those with whom you will care for every single day. To be a leader is many, many things. But we live in an environment of a today business, do we not? Is that what we say all the time? It's a today business. What have you done for me today? Okay? We're now operating technologically at something that people call blink speed. It is happening so fast, by the time you unpack your XYZ new shiny widget that you're going to put inside your store or inside your home, guess what? Choke on the dust. It's already old. Okay? Right? So if the science and thread for us, if our call to action is to recruit, to motivate, encourage an innumerable number of innovators, then our end net result should be exactly what will achieve the unfair advantage for you. And that will be to define, to support, and to develop, to go to work, to build and create a world-class organization. The characteristics, the 7 non-negotiables in our world, are also defined in the very culture of the high-performing leaders throughout our group. And I'd like to share them with you. Often I'm blessed to run into people that say, hey, wait, you got a minute? Aren't you with the Cardinale-Group? Well, I am. You know, I met so-and-so with your organization, and I swear all of you are built out of the same factory. And I go, what are you talking about? They're just so gracious and so nice and crazy whip smart. And I'm like, well, thank you. That's by design. That's who we look for. That's who we want to inspire and grow and give of ourselves every single day. The first and foremost is relationships. You see, folks, beyond everything that we think materialistically in our lives, as we grow and mature, does anybody really care what it says on your business card? Right? How many cars you have in your driveway? How many commas in your bank account? Let's go here. Nobody gives a shit. Okay? I assure you. And if they do, might want to evaluate that. Okay? Because our truth, absolutely without question and without fail, is that all the gold, and I'm going to say it again, all the gold in life is found in the relationships that we have right now, that we hold and that we build together. Because that, folks, is the equity of your entire life, is in the relationships that you have. What will I do to serve, honor, and support an outstanding relationship? And I shared with you that our brand promise, our guiding principle, that's it, folks. Every single Cardinale company, over 750 associates throughout North America, and we are all founded by one guiding principle, period. This guides every single decision that we make. Factory relationships, community relationships, investors, associates, whatever the case may be, we go to work to build an outstanding relationship where everybody emphasized wins. Let's talk about being blessed to serve. These are requirements in our high-performing leadership culture, and women are absolutely dominating the continued growth of our organization, and I assure you that should I ever be invited back in some point, I would imagine that if I'm even still here, because they're going to take me out, that these numbers will be far beyond what we share today. And it is because of you that that is happening. It is because of your fearless courage. Blessed to serve is to lead with a servant's heart. True leadership is not defined by "it's because I said so." See, my family are German immigrants, so I was brought up with the absolutely "it is because I said so, and you will do exactly what I said, exactly when I said it, and do not deviate." I'm ingrained with that. And yet, within this organization, inspired by these amazing women and so many more like them, I have found the true mission of what it is to lead with a servant's heart. How can I serve you to be just that much better? Okay? Be a blessing. In everything that you do, be a blessing. Recognize that you have a moment right now to shape and shift someone's life to move just 1 mile an hour faster. What a gift. You get what you praise. Is that not something that we would rarely hear in automotive? Right? I was raised in the organization on the overhead page motivation system. Get in the office right now, right? There's not enough ups, there's not enough appointments, and everybody's a moron. Oh, by the way, now get out and be nice to people, okay? You get what you praise, okay? Find within yourself the gold that says, that is outstanding. And we will rise together by lifting others. Blessed to serve with us is everything. So much, in fact, that Jennifer Briggs, who shared that dreams are a possibility, that what lies beyond the rainbow is an amazing journey, spoke and brought so much life into what being a blessing and blessed to serve really is. We have, quick aside, created a 501c3 that has nothing to do with our organization. We will not put our brand name on it because it is not about us. But Blessed to Serve has been a call to action that was started a number of years ago where we felt that the forgotten many are men and women and families who are recently homeless. The numbers are staggering. Pull back the carpet and actually have the courage to go out there and touch someone's life, and it will blow your mind how many people right in front of us are living in their car, they're couch hopping. We decided no more. We stopped writing checks and we started getting to work. And so every single week, what was motivated with just a few of us in a room saying enough is enough has evolved now to where our associates have taken on, and we feed and care for and love 6,000 people a week across 3 states every single week. Thank you. Your applause is so appreciated, and yet it rings through me to the men and women and families that we've been blessed to touch. Okay? And I would hope that as part of an inspiration, I know I'm taking a quick aside here, that maybe you would find it in yourself when you go back to say, you know what, maybe I'll make the invisible, because I'm not going to look, this person has not showered in 3 weeks, I'm not looking, right? Make the invisible visible. Stop. And just have a moment. Sometimes just that smile is enough to brighten their day, and the blessing you will receive in return as their eyes well up will change your life. Discipline, no question about it. Here comes the inner German, okay? All right. There is no question of the disciplines that we will require every single day. But let's take a little page out of the Jim Collins book, Good to Great. Who's read it? Highly recommended read for all of you. It's an amazing study. But in there, we talk about the breakthrough of momentum, the breakthrough of success. It's disciplined people, disciplined thought, when combined with disciplined action, will produce for you a breakthrough that will change your life. And so in our world, it's about today and here and now. Do what is right and required even when you don't feel like it. Well, I really don't want to, but guess what? You need to. Someone's relying on you. You need to, and anticipate and proact what is going to be necessary. What got you here, this I would write down. This is very difficult for many people to recognize. What got you here will keep you here. No question about it. I run into professionals throughout the country all the time. Hey, I'd love to join the organization. Well, great. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Well, this and that, been this for the last 15 years. Okay, great. So in that last 15 years, what have you learned? What have you done? What have you grown? Whoa, been at it for 15 years. I'm like, I get it. But what are you doing? Okay? You're all here because you recognize, whether you knew the statement or not, you recognize that what got you this far will keep you there unless you continue to reach, stretch, and grow. And that's why you're here. We are one team with one focused mission, and we will not deviate off the plan. Ever. This is not mindless drones by any stretch of the word. These are fearless professional leaders that recognize that moving in unison creates that legion, that amazing power and speed of one focused direction. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've seen or been a part of any of our branded companies or teams, or seen us interact with each other, we are a family. Okay? We break all kinds of HR laws, and yes, I'm saying that out loud. Okay? We hug each other, we kiss each other, we goof around with each other, but it is always as guests at the same table. We are family. We care for and we love each other, and we are not afraid to go there. Okay? New people to the organization, if they know I'm coming in, I'll come slipping down the hallway and I'll be like, okay, wait a minute, spatial issues or not, I'm a hugger, I'm coming in. Right? And some people are like, oh, okay, I'm like, all right, just once. Okay? We're an equal opportunity lover. Okay? Again, we're one team, one mission, one family. That is so sacred to us. Okay? Because working inside an organization whose only mission to exist is to line the owner's pockets is a soulless, lifeless, horrible place to work. That will never be us. Okay? Thank you. The courage. I love courage because it will draw within you, grab a hold of your fear, put it through the meat grinder, and mince out what you need to consume to stand up even taller. Okay? We are, at every level of the organization, for any firm that you represent, we are the standard bearer. You bear the standards of your team, of your family, every single day. Do I have the courage to hold it high? When the wind is blowing or the arrows are coming or whatever analogy you want to use, how many will I take? Will I ever let those standards fall? See, we're a branded organization, and we love that because every single day we slip into branded apparel that reminds us who we are. Okay? Have the courage that it is we and us and our and together. It is not I, me, my, me, you do for me, I'll take credit for that, blah, blah. Okay? It's us. It's we. We will move, we will succeed, we will grow together as a family, as one team, or we will fail. And there will be the credit takers standing in the middle of the horrific mess saying, that's not me. Okay? To be uncomfortable is to embrace your courage. To be uncomfortable is to say, I have an opportunity to grow my career. I have an opportunity to step out. I have an opportunity to take on vast more responsibility than I have in this moment, and I am scared shitless. Amen. The greatest promotion you'll ever take is the one that you are sick on your way into the office the very first time. And you should be. Because that's you recognizing that I've taken a step way beyond what I'm accustomed to. I am crazy uncomfortable, but by God, I'm going to start at start. And I will lead with a servant's heart. I shared with you that it is my birthday. And last night I was blessed to come downstairs and spend a few lovely moments with these amazing women and they presented me with a little gift. Okay? We are a branded organization, and without being, the big brand guy today, I wanted to speak to you as your colleague. Okay? I didn't wear any of our traditional corporate colors of black and red and silver. These amazing women thought ahead and brought for me some red Converse shoes. And I have never in my entire career ever not worn polished black. I think my father, who passed many years ago, would probably be flipping around right now to say, that is not how I raised you. But I'm getting uncomfortable, right? So these red Chuck kicks, it's on right now, ladies, okay? So there we are. Well, only because you let me be, right? A positive attitude is an absolute non-negotiable for us. You even spew something that even reeks of potential negativity, and it will be the career dissipation light beginning to turn on. Because, ladies and gentlemen, 87% of our thoughts, whether you recognize it or not, Stanford's cerebral study, 87% of our thoughts are negative. Now, that may sound really dark, and that I'm here to crap all you guys out, but think about what happens when someone approaches you with something innovative. Yeah, that's a great idea. It's not going to work. That's wonderful. I love it. Hallelujah. I'll give it my best shot. We're letting ourselves off the hook. So do not allow negativity into your thoughts. Okay? Be grateful. The victim mentality that exists within the world today is kind of growing. Poor me, this, that, my, and this is universally. Okay? Guys, as an example, and I know this is being videotaped, are some of the biggest whiners ever. Babies. Okay? Women are absolutely freaking fearless, right? Could go through walking pneumonia and still close a financial statement, and a guy gets a little head cold, and I need to be out for 3 days. Okay? That's true. It's true. We better get our shit together. We're all going to be parking cars. Okay? Be grateful. Because the truth of the matter is, folks, you cannot be a victim and grateful at the same time. It is an impossibility. Any single time that something is raining down on you, crapping you out, sucking in the anxiety and making you sick, okay? Stop, breathe, walk outside, look up, and if the sun is out, it will force you to squint, which is making you smile. Think about that you are grateful for the wind that blows across your face. Think about the fact, even if you worked in a dark coal mine, be grateful for the fact that at the end of the day, you're blessed with a bed to lie down in. The simplest things to be grateful for will change everything in your life. Use words like outstanding. Okay? It takes no extra effort for something to go from ordinary to extraordinary. It is decided within ourselves as to what will I give, what will I do. We can, and therefore we will. Should be wonderful, motivating affirmations that you use to yourself and to your team. We can do this. It is going to be hard, but we can, and therefore we will. It is not a question of, we'll give it our best shot. If you can do it, then go do it. Because that, ladies, is what the world is begging for. Someone to have the courage to say, yes, I can, and therefore, yes, I will. To be inspiring, to inspire. Mentoring, sadly, is a lost and dying art. See, long before formal universities, apprenticeships were how men and women and society learned. And mentoring is an amazing gift that you can give to someone regardless of your age. It's not about who is the most experienced, okay? If you open your heart and your eyes and your mind to the amazing gifts of the men and women around you, You can receive gifts and blessings from them in a mentoring environment. It could take 30 seconds, 30 minutes, or 30 years. Part of that amazing gold of life is that you have the privilege and the gift to be able to put your life into someone else. It takes time. It takes effort. It takes a wanting desire to be a servant leader, but put your life into someone else. Give them the gift of the signature, your hand on their heart, on their life, on their soul. Because if you change my heart, you will change me. Think about that. Change my heart, and you'll change me and every person that I interact with. When the question is asked of you, when the question is asked of your team, when the question is asked of your ability, who will? What would your answer be? I will. So I have a question for you. Of you in this room, who will have the courage to dig down deep and build outstanding relationships?
I will.
I will. Who of you will embrace the idea that being a servant leader is an amazing place and truly inspiring? Who will? Who will be disciplined? Come on, ladies, stand up. Stand up for yourselves. Stand up for the realities of what you are. Stand up for the amazing, beautiful, fearless leaders that you are, and embrace the very fact that who will be committed, who will have the courage, who will have the positive attitude and inspire an amazing life every single day?
I will.
Yes, you will, ladies, because you're not just women in automotive. You are warriors in action, and I cannot thank you enough for letting me share with you today. Good morning, and thank you very much. Thank you.